Welcome back, everyone, to session, I believe, 25. That's big. Of the Orothern Adventures campaign. Last time, where we left off, our party had just solved a serial killer case in the city of Claylight within Scath. After solving this case, they claimed a bounty and got some upgrades. Went and chatted with...
swords are dope now!
Went and chatted with the Harcourt family. Catching up with...
More than chatted.
Rosemary did more than catch up with Sarah Harcourt. And are now headed back to District 1. On their way to the train station, they got a call through the Sending Stones from Bertrand, telling them that the coalition that worked with Aster wants to meet with them and needs some help in the next Senate meeting.
Can't wait for Antar to pull I am the Senate.
I feel like that is something he would say.
Bro does not understand the reference.
Right before pulling a lightsaber and screeching like...
Yeah. And then Kit Fisto goes down immediately.
Wait, there's a reference?
It's a Star Wars reference, yes. To
That's not my brand of artistic.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yes.
Which is a poster I have right next to my desk. It's great.
Oh, you have so many nerd posters, I can never tell.
I do. I also have Lord of the Rings. I think that's it. It's only two.
Box of miniatures last time I was there. Yeah,
I did do that, yeah. My One Piece posters, yeah. They're also there.
This is the episode.
Well, it is now.
Anyhow, so I guess we'll start off with you all getting on the train. Are you going for economy, business, or first? It'll be a gold for economy, 5 for business, 10 for first. I hope that's what I said last time, but I truly don't know.
Yeah,
I think Pax was going to the cargo hold. I thought you guys convinced Pax otherwise or not. Pax likes the cargo.
Honestly, no. I think she might actually like the dark and fine spaces.
Yes, thank you.
okay, well, I'll just go for economy. It's probably the easiest.
Yeah, it'll be 5 gold. Or, sorry, 1 gold, my bad.
Yeah, don't scam me out of this.
At least then, if you do have to find us, we'll only be a few carts away at most.
I'll spring for economy as well. I mean, I don't suppose you mind me joining you.
No, I don't mind you joining me.
Well, alright.
Make myself comfortable now.
Hell yeah. So you'll hop on the train, and probably a day's travel, you get back to the city of District 1, the steampunk-esque city rising before you. It's relatively early in the morning. You know, the Senate meeting is...
Sorry, I just assume with these, Rosemary having the only trance, I assume the schedule is very staggered. So Tavian, she basically has to wake Tavian as they're pulling in.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. It's just hey, wake up. Wake up.
No, I was watching.
We're here.
Right, yes. Of course.
But basically, you know, the Senate meeting is due to happen tomorrow. Today, you kind of have the day to do what you want, and then tomorrow evening is when the Senate meeting happens. So. And if you...
It's still as daunting as it always is.
Do any of you have any things you want to do with this extra day in District 1? Anyone you want to go see, talk to?
I actually do.
Alrighty.
I would like to go see Bertrand again.
Alrighty.
So I suppose I go in. Yes, hide the weapons down, whatever
Yes.
is comfortable. And I'm going to walk in. And I'm gonna light the pipe up. I don't have it on hand right now. You want a puff of this? It looks like you could use a break.
I am quite alright, thank you, though.
Perhaps lunch then? Maybe tea?
But tea sounds nice. It has been busy.
I'll just dometer. Can we get some tea in here?
Servant will come by and bring you tea. Not a servant, one of the members of the order. The junior members of the order.
So I did promise I would be less of a stranger.
That's nice to see you again.
Though I must say I'm not entirely without agenda tonight.
Understandable.
I've been thinking a lot about my future. I mean, I'm almost 30, Bertrand. Look, this bounty hunting thing, this piss and vinegar quest for vengeance, been fun. But I think I need something a little more secure.
Right.
Well, Peter took a lot from me. He didn't take my skills, which I've been using, but I've been thinking about a lot that he hasn't taken. He hasn't taken my education either. Tavian pulls a piece of paper from like under his armor. And I wanted to ask something of you. And
ask.
Even now I can't come outright and say it. But he slides it across the table, and literally just to keep it from our friends here, I'm sending you a DM.
Alright. Is this a hostage negotiation?
No.
Alright.
It's just... I have a feeling, honestly, I don't think you were expecting this request from me.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm not shocked. It is a difficult process.
Understandably, but I figure between my history and your word, it could work.
You will easily get the opportunity. As long as you make well of it, then I believe you will do great. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Bertrand. Somehow I didn't doubt it.
Of course.
So, what sort of dumb legislation do they have you working on right now?
Not really anything. I'm working on my own research for your task, actually, of finding Aster.
Excellent.
That's what I've been doing mostly. Well, I am primarily right now trying to find someone who could reasonably bring you to the island where Norma is worshipped. I'm yet to find someone, but I'm working on it. Also, I've narrowed down my search for Cassiopeia, the primary worship of Cassiopeia to Scath. Though past that is quite a large step.
Anything you can do to narrow that down.
Yes.
Try to take care of the others in the meantime, buy you as much time as possible.
On another note, some things you likely will want to be aware of since I believe you three are going to the Senate tomorrow.
Yes, please.
I don't know if you've been to the Senate before, so I'll give you the rundown of what's expected. Heavy and medium armor is not allowed. Light armor is the most you can wear. One-handed weapons is the standard. And all weapons are peace-bound, as they are here as well.
So, what if all of my weapons are one-handed?
One-handed weapon. Max.
Not quite my style, but I'll have to match.
Let's,
Honestly, I think I'll go with the loot, because I think, honestly, that's qualified for the crossbow edition.
fair enough. Let's just say there are a lot of disagreements that happen in the Senate, and restricting the weapons and armor limits the casualties.
Oh, I can imagine.
All right.
Well, you shut up and enjoy your tea. I know you need the break. I know you don't rest, you fucking... You and Aster, you have that in common.
That we do.
So, we are going to not talk about our cases or any sort of business. And we're just going to have some tea. We can have some small talk about our passion. But we are going to have... I reserve 20 minutes of your time.
Very well. I suppose if you've reserved it.
Deal.
Alrighty. So you have a good chat with Bertrand about nothing in particular, just small talk, having a good chat with him. Rosemary and Pax, do you have anything you're doing on this free day?
Rosemary Crow is probably going to visit her place of work.
Alrighty. You head to the Temple of Andromeda.
So I guess Rosemary Coral goes into the church quite quietly, actually.
Alrighty. You enter the church. It's at its regular busyness. There are a couple of priests around, few worshippers coming in and out.
I would imagine she probably tries to find any wonderful colleagues to talk to.
Any what, sorry?
One of her colleagues.
Okay. Yeah, you find probably a lorekeeper around to talk to. A middle-aged elven man.
Lorekeeper?
Unless you're lorekeeper.
How have you been?
I have been doing well. You?
On and off, I guess. Do you have any recommendations for living accommodations around?
What's your budget?
Not high.
Alright. You could try some of the apartments on the lower levels. It's a gold a month for rent.
That's not too bad. I can deal with that on the salary I make here.
Indeed.
That way I can live by myself. Don't need a roommate.
Indeed.
Well, if these are... would this person know Rosemary Coral beyond just generic having seen her?
Probably not. This is like the center of worship of Andromeda, so there are a lot of priests here.
Ah, okay. Does she have any friends in the church?
I don't know, you tell me.
Okay. Damn, really putting makeup NPC on me. Okay. You know what? I'm trying. What? Peck? We really want to bring Peck in here.
Sure.
London
was
can
gonna-
determine his age, but
Hell yeah.
You know what? Sure, Peck.
Alrighty. So you go to a younger, probably like early to mid 20s lorekeeper apprentice. Who is your friend, Peck Slowkeg?
I forget what race Peck is.
He is a rat folk.
Okay. How tall is he compared to Rosemary Coral?
He's short.
Tiny.
what about 3 foot?
Okay, and Rosemary Coral's about. I think I haven't actually canonized her height. Taller than that, but probably.
I don't know how much of this is coming through the edit, but a lot of this world was like tested in a Pathfinder campaign London run, and
Yes.
Texlo Keg was my character in that.
Yes.
How tall is Tavian? I'm trying to brain out in my brain how tall Rosemary Coral would be.
I think he's about 6 foot, so his horn with the horn 6'1", because I did a whole thing about how the horn is the height that matters to him.
Okay. So she's probably about 5. I want to say 5'8". Yeah, 5'8", 5'7", 5'8".
Okay.
So
Ooh, that's the height difference.
yes, indeed. So she looks down. Hey, Peck.
Hey, Rosemary.
Oh, I fully thought it was going to be Preston doing
No.
I don't know the lore, dog!
No.
Yeah. And
You
how
play
are
the one
you?
lorekeeper who doesn't know what's going on.
And how are you? How have you been?
I've been doing alright. How are you?
Well, could be better, could be worse.
Can we all be?
I'm, looking for new accommodations.
Oh no. What happened?
It was, I no longer live with the person I was living with.
Oh no.
Yeah, we, well, let's just say it was a breakup that was common. That should have came a whole lot earlier.
As you've told me.
Yeah. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm trying to solve a missing person's case, and that's been chaos, and, I mean, as much as I'm trying to deflect them, old feelings are coming back.
They always do.
Many such cases. I don't know what to do.
Well, what do you think's best for you? In your brain.
What's best for me in my brain is stay on the case and don't let my personal feelings affect it, and just push it down until I no longer have to see him again.
And what's best for you in your heart?
That's telling me something different.
And what is telling you?
I want to tell him how much I care about him, how much I how much those feelings never went away. But he's with someone, and I mean, he's never not been open, but I don't know.
I think you gotta find some middle ground.
Alright. How do I do that?
Maybe you, get to the point where you're good friends again. While you're investigating the case, and see where to go from there.
Yeah, that sounds... Yeah. That sounds great, actually. Besides, once the case is over, I'm sure he's got other places to run off to.
Well, you'll see when the time comes.
I think all I've ever really wanted is just some stability, you know? You know, people judge the whole, wanting to settle down and all that, but I don't know. Stability is something I've never had.
I get it. I just want to get some money so I can help my family, my brothers and sisters, so...
Yeah. Well, thanks, Peck.
Anytime.
Thankfully, I don't have to deal with the finding a living situation until a good little while later, as we will be off and on the ground.
Indeed. I wish you such luck.
I wish you luck too. How's your training going, by the way?
Good, my trials are in a couple months, so I should get to be a lesser lore keeper like you soon.
Good for you. I'm sure you will pass with flying colors.
Yes.
Do they still do that stupid robot thing?
As I've heard, it's different for everyone.
Oh God, mine was awful.
Well, tell you what mine's like.
It's like the gods are trying to trick me because I didn't pay attention in class. Well, I should get going.
Alrighty. If you need anything, you let me know.
Yeah. Thanks.
No problem.
And she leaves. Though she seems like she's struggling a little to walk, but she just has her hand against the wall, so she's kind of almost. It's difficult to notice, really.
Alrighty. I'll roll perception to see if he notices, but... No. Alrighty. Pax, do you do anything?
I think first Pax is go and pay a visit to Orothern's mansion.
Alrighty. You, during this off day, head to the Orothern Manor. Can walk up to the door, servant lets you in, and Antar greets you and welcomes you in. Wasn't expecting to see you alone, Eupraxia.
I'm not sure if Pax is actually going to step inside. They might just sort of like knock on the front door and ask if they could like just ask Antar a question real quick.
Alright, cool. Antar will come to the door. What can I do for your friend?
I was just wondering if you had any more leads on the investigation on your end.
Unfortunately, no. I wish I could tell you better news. But I have not found any additional information yet.
No information that would narrow down where exactly our search should be? Anything that would expedite it?
Nothing more than you already have.
I see.
Apologies.
That's alright. And Pax is just sort of gonna like nod and make like a perfunctory like farewell sort of thing, and then they're just gonna head over to Or they're gonna walk in the street until they find somebody who looks like they might know things.
Wild. Okay, or not even roll me a dice.
Or like know things, not necessarily as in like about the investigation, and more like know things like basic common sense things.
Okay, roll me
Insight?
roll me an insight check to see how good of a person you find.
Okay. 19.
19. Okay, so you find some homeless guy on the street who tells you he's really good at knowing things.
I see. Well, say I know someone who is very frustrated with things. Where should they go to find a fight?
Oh, well, there's this underground boxing ring, under the Donkey's Ass Tavern. If you go there, they'll give you everything you need, every little bit of fight you need.
Excellent. Thank you, good sir.
No problem.
Pax is gonna go look for the Donkey's Ass Tavern.
Alrighty, it's not too difficult. It's a pretty popular tavern in town. So you head there and head into the basement where there is in fact a boxing ring, like the old man said. The homeless man said.
I hear you have a fighting pit below this establishment.
That's correct.
Well, I don't suppose I could join?
5 gold for entry.
Okay. Pax's gonna pick out 5 gold out of their coin purse and then drop it in their hand.
Alrighty. They let you on down. There's kind of two hallways, one to lead to competitors, one to lead to spectators.
Will this bleed into late night?
Probably, yeah.
Considering Tavian's day action was tea time, he probably will like to come in on this as a spectator.
Alright, we'll say Tavian's in the spectator stands.
Pax is going to the competitors.
Yes, I figured.
Mm-hmm.
So you head to kind of the waiting room where matches are being set up based on weight class. You're put up against this halfling. This buff halfling.
Okay. And I'm guessing it's like there's no weapons here. It's just like they give you a pair of gloves and like you
Yes.
take off your armor. I'm guessing as well.
Yep.
Okay, all of that is off. Can I keep the purple moon amulet like still wrapped around my hand in the glove, or is that against the rules? Like the stone is on the inside of the hands, not on the outside of the knuckles. So I'm not sure. Would that be?
Someone's gonna look you over real quick and say you can't use that.
Okay, in that case, they're gonna tie it around one of their. I think they have horns. Do they have horns?
No, you can't bring that in.
Oh, I can't
to the
bring
ring.
it in. I mean, I can't like put it anywhere else.
We have lockers.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to leave this anywhere. This stays on my person at all times.
No magic items in the ring.
It's magic?
It's not magic in the way that it would make me punch harder.
I can't tell that.
Well, it's not. What am I gonna do with this?
Put it in a locker.
Pax is just want to like give like mad side eye to this fighting official, and then it's gonna be like, can it not be on the outside of my body.
Fine, but if I see anything weird happen, you're kicked out.
Okay, good. And they're just gonna tie it around one of their horns. I'm pretty sure they have horns.
Yes.
And then they're gonna step into the ring, I assume.
Yes. Step into the ring with this buff halfling. Roll me just a general. Roll me 3 athletics checks, and whoever between you and the halfling rolls higher with them added together will be the winner.
I have a thing for buff short people. Is that fucking Pat?
The 15, 18, and a 9.
What does that total to? You just do the calculation quick.
I think it's 42.
Yeah, okay, so you definitely win the halfling on total 37 on the athletics check. So you beat the shit out of this halfling.
Yo! 50 gold on the kobold!
After absolutely punching this halfling's lights out, they, out of breath, both hands in the air. Victory. Send in the next one.
Can I do a performance check to get a PAX chant rocking?
Yeah, sure, roll your performance.
I am the only one chanting. That is a nat 1.
Yeah, no one else does.
I can hear you over the rest of the ambiguous cheers.
Alright, let's do dwarf next. Or do the same thing. Only 3 athletic checks and add them together. Oh god, good luck.
Oh fuck. I'm afraid.
Well, when it's said like that.
49, I think?
The dwarf got a 60 with 2 nat 20s out of the 3 dice.
Fuck.
Yeah. The dwarf gets you to the ground and just pummels you till you are knocked out.
Damn. Okay. Well, I guess Pax is unconscious, so they get carted off.
Yeah, you're brought back into like the back room and given some first aid, healing to stabilize you.
Down. I'm actually marking that off right now.
They're sort of like, as they're waking, they're like, "Did I win?"
No, you did not win.
I feel like I almost added to the count.
Yeah.
While Pax was unconscious. Come on, no, I'm with that. I'm with the kobold. You owe me 50 gold, you little fuck.
Like fuck, I do. Why are you here?
Oh, come on, a betting ring that I'm not a part of. Come on.
Fair enough. Why'd you bet on me?
You really showed promise in the first round.
Yes, I got lucky.
Like, apparently, shit. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I needed this.
I got you a steak. Put it over that eye.
Steak.
Why
do you bring a steak?
Put it over the eye. It reduces the swelling because it's cold. It's frozen. You can eat it after.
You brought a frozen wooden steak?
No. Like the food steak, the cow bit.
The cow bit.
The cow bit. Okay, whatever that is.
Oh, it's good meat. You'll like it later. I'll cook it up.
We'll see if I do.
All right, let's get you out of here, people's champ.
You sure I can't go back in?
I think they physically disallow it. I mean, you might pass the physical to get back in, but I suggest you take the rest there, $1 million baby.
Yeah, I guess that is the responsible thing to do. Alright, let's go.
Alright, back to the inn.
Alright, so you all get a tavern room for the night. That'll be 1 gold each. As
I'm
you...
glad I'm doing all my expenses on the sly.
As you rest for the night, and the next morning you probably wake up late and get ready to go to the Senate. I assume Tavian shares what is allowed into the Senate with the others.
Yeah, 1 single-handed weapon only. So I don't think the loot would work because that's a crossbow. It's a dual
No. And light armor only, max.
So I will go fully, like dress casual probably. I know this is an audio medium, but what I'm wearing now, kind of dress shirt, the like black across the back style suspenders.
Oh yeah.
Are we allowed shields?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Bad look.
So I think because it's only 1, Tavian is going to choose his most practical. And out of instinct, he goes to pull his gun. But then he realizes Antila, the Phoenix Blade, is more powerful. So he's going to go ahead and just do 1 scimitar across the back.
Gotcha. Alrighty. So,
Are we all doing descriptions? Or?
at least tell me what armor you're wearing, if any, and what weapon you're bringing.
Okay, well, Pax is... Well, they don't have any other armor for this, so they're just bringing, like, their cloak, their headband. They've moved the purple amulet from their horn back onto their hand, where it usually sits. And they're bringing with them the sword that they just got off of the serial killer over in Claylight.
Alrighty. Rosemary?
She's just gonna be wearing just plain clothes and has 1 pick.
Alrighty.
I will say, Tavian does still have like a leather armor
Yeah.
piece. So he will wear that under his shirt for that additional 1 AC.
Alrighty. So, you all head up to the Senate. Your, let's switch the map here, actually. As you approach the entrance, there are stairs that lead up. And you, are passed by some guards on the way up who peacebind your weapons. As you...
Find you again.
Literally just putting a rope around your weapon so it's not easily accessible.
Okay.
But if shit gets absolutely sticky...
Yeah, basically, mechanically, it would just take a round to undo, so...
It's just a way for guards to easily notice, hey, this motherfucker's going for his weapon with little time to get at them.
Yeah. So you walk up the stairs into the Senate. The first room is a museum of sorts, where a lot of relics of Orothern's past are showed. There are weapons, bows, there are swords, bows, suits of armor, shields, worn by many heroes of Orothern's past. There's, of course, the Senate Hall, which is where votes occur and the senators deliberate. There are several sitting rooms off to the side, and a small garden between the museum area and the Senate Hall. You are heading to one of the back rooms to deliberate, the sitting rooms, to chat with your allies before really getting going at anything. So, one way or another, you head up to your group that you're meeting with, which composes of...
Flying across the entirety of the terrace.
Which composes of Greta Erlanger, Hao Zhai, Oliver Cavendish, Antar Orothern, Werner Erlanger, and Shen Zhai. I will also say there are 2 mercenary companies that are watching over these deliberations, one of which is the Devil's Horn.
This is Orothern, so at this point, I would have assumed that Double is here.
Yes. But anyways, you make your way into the meeting. The Senate has not officially met yet for their opening remarks, but you've been invited here by the 4 senators here to chat because you need to decide upon a representative of this group. So Hao Zhai and Greta Erlanger meet you at the door, kind of guide you in, update you on the situation, basically saying, so we have 4 senators, both of our younger siblings, Oliver Cavendish and Antar Orothern.
Oh, he's here.
Indeed. It's been a while since you've seen him, I'm sure, but he's doing well. It'll be good to catch up. Anyhow,
I'm sorry, is that brick shithouse over there Oliver?
That is in fact Oliver, yes.
Right, I asked him for his beard routine, now I need his meal plan and workout, that is.
You can see as you approach Oliver Cavendish, he is obviously incredibly buff, but also has many scars across his body.
My man, do you need me to call a veterinarian?
I'm quite alright.
Couple thick pythons there, my man. Come on, show 'em off.
He'll flex for you.
Oh, come on, let me feel. That is, like, look back at Rosemary. That is fucking solid.
How are you all doing?
Oh.
Touching the politicians now, are we?
Oh, Ollie, he is a friend of mine. We go way back. He actually roomed with my brother.
I did, yes.
Seems like everybody went to your school.
I mean, that's what happens when you go to this fun elite schools.
There were a lot of important people that year.
Maybe I should have followed Aster there.
Almost everyone here at this table, actually.
Indeed. Save for Greta and Hao's siblings. But anyhow.
Werner and Shen here at the end.
Yeah. Anyhow, we wanted to meet with you all beforehand because we would like your aid to convince people to vote for one of the members of this coalition that Aster was a part of for the Aminoff vote. First, we obviously need to discuss which of us will get that vote.
Of course, and we'd be, as Aster's closest friends, at least I'd like to think. Aster was certainly my closest friend. I would like to think that we would have his best interests at heart.
Precisely why we wished for your help here. We can do a lot, but as I understand it, Hao and Greta have things to work on behind the scenes, and then the rest of us have to go about our regular senatorial duties of mingling. You cannot necessarily convince others.
Does these duties remove Hao and Greta from the pool of potential candidates?
Hao says, "Oh, we're not even senators, so we were never in the potential candidates to begin with."
I see.
That's why our siblings are here. They will vote on our behalf as the senators for our family.
And I kind of bow towards Shen, like, kind of Guardian style.
Yes. Tavian Belethane. You can see that he's a quite younger, and I think he might actually be a teenager still. Let me check. Not quite. He's 23, so 10 years younger than Hal.
Prince Shen, I come well acquainted with your older brother over the years, but it's nice to officially make your acquaintance.
It's nice to make your acquaintance. So, I suppose we should begin our meeting. Who is our representative? Who do we want to have our vote, have us, the Amanoff, vote? Do you all have any opinions to begin?
Well, I would certainly love to hear all of your cases. I assume you've all prepared them.
Oliver says, I certainly have. And Tarl says, yep, I have it here. I've got my... Werner says, yep, I have it here. And, Shan just nods.
Well, unless my, current representatives of the Knights of the Purple Moon have anything to contribute?
I think we should hear their cases first.
I agree.
Then we shall start. Who would we like to hear from first? Ladies?
Antar.
All right.
Alright, Orothern, you have the floor.
I suppose I will begin then. My reasoning is quite obvious. This vote is for more than the Amanoff vote, I feel. Especially with this company. I think the way we're all viewing it is what would Aster want. What does Aster want? And out of the people here, I worked with him closely for 20 years. While the other people here, though we all worked together well for that time, tended to be a once-a-year thing. Aster and I worked together nearly every week. I think out of the options here, I have spent the most time with Aster and know him the best, and can vote in his interest to the best of my ability.
Insight check. A, for genuine, like, to see if he himself is genuine. But B, as a fellow disaster queer, can I spot the subtext?
Yeah, roll me insight.
I feel like the subtext is obvious.
I mean, I have dick all wisdom. And it still serves me that, again, I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you can't really tell anything. Yeah, you can roll insight.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, you know the truth.
Yeah, you know the truth about the second part, but...
Like, yeah. Hold on. That's gonna be 22.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm switching my digital dice, goddammit.
You can tell every word he says, he has said with truth. But there are also other reasons behind why he wants it.
Is that the only motive you have, Antar?
Sorry?
Is that the only motive you have, Antar?
I mean, beyond the motive that any senator would have for this, that an additional vote is a powerful thing to have, no.
Yeah. Alright.
can Pax also make an insight check, but not about the same thing, but about, like, does Entar know more about Aster than Pax does?
Yeah, roll me insight.
I'd strike a probably on that, but like.
That's a 10.
Yeah, you've not got a fucking clue.
And well, Pax does take issue with it. They're
Alright.
not making it show like outwardly too much, but they are sort of like gripping and ungripping their fist
Yeah.
where they have the amulet.
Alright, who do you want to hear from next?
I would personally like to hear from Ollie.
Alright, well, I can state that I worked with Aster once a year, like all of us have with our meetings. We worked well together when the war with Drac began to create a defensive wall along the border to protect Scath as well as possible, with as little casualties as possible, though unfortunately most of that has fallen apart at this point. The war is progressing in disappointing ways, but regardless, I've worked well with him to attempt to establish peace between nations, and I would go forward with his vote with that in mind.
So what you are promising is an attempt at peace with Drac.
Well, an extra vote in the Orothern Senate doesn't do much for that, but what I'm promising is to vote for whatever option would bring about the most peace, because that is what I believe Aster would want.
Well, we can agree on that. Thank you, Ollie.
I guess, Prince Shanjai then?
Yes, I unfortunately do not have the experience working in the coalition that my brother does. However, I did work with Aster on a few occasions, and of course would be representing my brother in this scenario. I would listen to his opinion, as I do with our own family's vote. Additionally, I also worked with Aster a little bit. I was more learning than anything under my father, with Aster to deal with the pirate situation about a decade back. So I have at least some idea of his character and can hopefully vote on that regard and by the advice of my brother.
I appreciate you, and forgive me for providing not say resistance, but a follow-up. Following your brother is all very well and good. We understand your lack of experience, but we can forgive it with wisdom. Currently, you seem to lack both.
Jesus.
Yeah,
What
okay.
are you providing? What are your ambitions?
To do well for my people, to do well for the people of Orothern as a whole.
That can mean a lot of things, son.
It can. Seems like you haven't played much politics.
I've been in the game enough to know when people are genuine. Warner, what do you have to contribute?
Alright, well. I haven't had the chance to work with Aster directly, but I've heard a lot from all the people in this meeting, and I think I understand his character quite well. I think I want to honestly use the vote to do whatever I can for the people of Iriax, because that is what the Amanoff vote would go towards. I intend to use it less as Aster's vote and more as the Amanoff vote.
A safe bet, to be sure.
We
You
expect it.
young gents must forgive me if I'm protective of Aster Station.
Understandable.
And Gav Demidov, please to correct me if I step out of line with my demeanor.
Of course.
But I don't think I have yet.
No. I think I agree with what you've said so far. After hearing all of your cases, I'm not entirely sure. Of all of you, I think maybe the one who maybe does understand some of what Aster truly planned to do, it probably would be enter Orothern. And even then, I would not give my support without a qualification. A requirement, if you would.
I'd be glad to listen to whatever requirement you have.
Well, seeing as the Amanoff seat is essentially the seat for all of Iriax in the Senate here in District 1.
Well, there's
I
also
will
the
need...
Demidov seat, but yes.
Well, yes, but the Amanoff seat does carry more weight, and the Demidovs are
Very true.
well, implicitly subservient to the Amanoffs.
Of course.
So, I want your full assurance that you will put Iriax's interest over that of District 1, and that in some capacity you will tie yourself to the noble house of Amanoff past your relationship to Aster. Having a presence in the Amanoff house, I think, would be good.
I cannot assure you of the second part. That will be up to Kozakova to accept those terms, but I will do all in my power to do that.
Suppose that is acceptable.
All right.
Well, I don't assume to speak for the last member of our group here, but I'm inclined to agree with Aster's most trusted protector and confidant.
And Rosemary?
Sorry, they're going for Endar?
That's what the other two said, but you are also free to voice your opinion.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate Prince Warner's choice to go to prioritize Iriax as a whole. I think Entar having that close connection with Aster makes this an easier choice.
Well,
So, Entar.
all right. Hal will kind of nod, say, with all the points given, I'm quite honestly in agreement, Greta. She looks uncertain. Says, it would not be my first choice, but I will ultimately go with the decision of the group.
I will actually, while this is all quiet agreement, everyone kind of look at each other, sleight of hand, a message cantrip, Entar's way,
Okay.
and go, if you let us down, I will personally kill you.
mustard back on.
But big supportive smile and clap.
Yeah.
Value.
Alrighty. So, you have chosen from the coalition Antar to support for this additional vote. In addition to you obviously supporting Antar, because of the convenience of this, Antar will essentially say, well, with this, I have an additional thing I can add that I do believe could give us some aid, considering I am the one we're going for. Margrave Donhoff is the Speaker of the Senate this month. As we have worked together, he may be able to swing people's opinions in the right direction.
Sorry, relation to our mutual friend. It helps me keep track of this.
It is Ludolf.
Margaret, I forget. That's a position.
Yes.
Right, yes, of course. My apologies. Fucking message to, Rosemary. Fucking prick boy!
She laughs a little bit.
Alright. Antara will get up and basically say, alright, I believe the beginning speech and sentence is about to start now, soon. I'm gonna go chat with him, so we can hopefully put in a good word, so that I can give you an advantage.
So, the, to kind of bury the lead, the leader of the, or I guess the head of Antar's personal guard right now is nowhere in sight, right?
Correct.
I'm going to kind of go to Antar. Ludolf is also helping you work on Zell's condition, right?
Indeed.
I'd like to join you, that's all I'm saying.
To come chat with Ludolf right now?
Yes, if you need some warning, you have dealt with him much more than I have in the last few years, so I trust that you know how to handle him.
Not to downplay your ideas, Tavian, but it may be ideal to wait till after this deal with the Senate is over before discussing those matters.
Fair enough. I suppose he won't have a syringe on hand right now anyhow.
Indeed.
I just suppose he could use a bit of my blood to help along his research.
That's an interesting theory. Come over for tea tomorrow, and we can chat about it.
Sounds like a plan. I'll leave you to your business.
Alrighty. And I will leave you to yours.
Pax would also want to have a word with Antar real quick in private.
Alrighty.
Or something close to privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Just whisper, I understand that you, Ludolf, and Aster work together on the Saint Stone project.
That's right.
Well, I hope that you will remember that even if Aster isn't here, the agreement was that the Eminoff and Demidov houses get a cut of whatever you make. In terms
Naturally.
of weapons, defenses, from whatever you make from that. So
Yes.
I hope that you will remember that even as you take on the mantle of the seat for Eminoff.
Of course, trust me. That is top of my priority list as soon as I can get my hands on a greater supply of it. Still going through those legal issues.
And they're just going to like straighten up and they're going to walk off.
Alrighty. So, now I will give you a general rundown on how this is going to go. So basically, everyone, except for a few people, already have decided on a person they're going to vote for, because there are currently 2 people kind of in the lead for this vote. Being Rybova Demidov and Theodoros Kalas. Depending on your relationship with them, you'll have to use social rounds to roll a certain amount of persuasion checks to convince them to change sides. You need the most votes out of the 3 choices. Since you chose Antar, who is allied with Ludolf, who is the Speaker of the Senate, you need 1 less persuasion check on indifferent and unfriendly people to convince them over to your side.
Because Ludolf is also part of that?
Sorry?
Is that because Ludolf is also part of that?
It's just because Antar is friends with Ludolf, and Ludolf is the Speaker of the Senate this month. So he can essentially suggest Antar, and that'll make people more inclined to vote for Antar.
Very cool. Okay.
So essentially, mechanically how it's going to work is anyone that is helpful, you have to spend a social round to talk to them, but you immediately can get them to switch sides. Anyone who is friendly, you'll need to roll 1 persuasion check to convince them to change sides. Indifferent, you'll need to make 1 persuasion check. Unfriendly, you'll need to make 2 persuasion checks.
I wish I had guidance. That shit would be useful.
So we will... oh, sorry. Someone does say something? No. Okay. We will, I suppose, begin social rounds then. So there's a quick meeting of the Senate at the beginning. Ludolf kind of goes about saying, like, welcome everyone to the gathering of the Orothern Senate. Tonight is, of course, one of the nights where outside benefactors are able to join and put in their opinions on the votes we are holding. Most important vote for tonight is who is to achieve the Aminoff vote, as there is no longer an eligible Aminoff to claim it. And then he goes over 2 other votes that are about economic stuff that probably don't really matter to you all. And frankly, based on the chatter about the room, don't matter to anyone else. Pretty much everything is focused on the Aminoff vote. And we'll start social rounds then. So you're going to get 12 social rounds to influence people to your side. It is currently 7 p.m. The vote will happen at 10 p.m.
And we have to or just select a few people who we know.
Currently, the only people who will be voting for Antar is Oliver, Werner, Shen, and then Antar, the people in the coalition that you just talked to. Everyone else is currently either voting for Rybova Demidov, Theodoros Kalas, or are undecided.
And right now, the room that we're in, I'm guessing it is like the Senate Hall. Is it like semi-crowded?
Yes, the people on the map are the important people, but there are definitely more people around trying to convince senators and stuff.
I see. Okay.
Yes. Alrighty. Who wants to go first?
Well, I imagine the first thing we have to do is obviously walk out into this ballroom floor.
Oh boy.
Where Tavian is, because that is literally front and foremost.
Sure is.
So, I think what's actually going to happen is, yes, okay, that is who I think it is. So Tavian is going to walk out for like a split second. Where's my exit? Around here? Or like, where's my exit officially?
Considering you warped through
Yeah.
a wall.
Yeah, it would be there. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be right here, okay. Is going to completely blow through this conversation
Jeez.
between, I assume, Garni and Bo, Zhao Yu, Prince Ismail Nazari, and also Garni and Bo, Peter Belathay,
Yup.
blow right past that conversation, literally just walk through, not look at anyone, but while he is within 5 feet arm's reach of Peter Belathay, a middle finger is going to be directly in his face as he just walks right by.
Yep.
Towards Sophia Frangos.
Alrighty.
Is that? Oh my gosh, Sophia!
Hello, Tavian. It's been a while.
Oh, it sure has. You look stunning, might I say.
You look quite well yourself.
That's... Oh my... A Comey?
Oh, yes. Hello, Tavian.
I almost did... Oh my god. I is going to, like, do, like, the kiss on both cheeks with the pair of them. You ladies, how have you been? I haven't been to one of these things in a long time.
What, after your father kicked you out of the house?
Yeah, exactly.
I hope you haven't had to run into him yet.
Oh, I mean, besides like 5 seconds ago when I had my middle finger directly in his face.
Oh boy. That's not surprising.
No! I mean, the last time I saw him, I had a gun in his face, so marginal improvement.
I suppose so.
Enough about that drama. How have you ladies been?
I've been doing quite well. Been working with my allies in Vesperia, just trying to do what's good for my people, helping out wherever I can. Comey will say. Been doing pretty well as well myself. Been just, I suppose, aiming for the senator spot for a while, and I finally have it, so not much more I can ask for.
I mean, love to see women in power. I mean,
The bar is loose.
It's just a pleasure to see both of you.
And you?
And it's nice to see, you know, Comey, a version of you out that does not look like furry porn. I mean, what? But I've also met Lena Philpott before, right?
You have not.
Okay. Sorry. Who is this young one here?
I'm Lena. Lena Philpott. She'll do a little bow.
Philpott! Are you at all related to Elias?
I am, yes. He is my older brother.
Oh, I went to school with your brother.
I've heard, yeah.
We were in a tournament, and should I look at Sophia and Okami, like, should I even tell her this? This is embarrassing.
They shake their heads.
Yeah, perhaps not. For your brother's ego. It was short work, I'll say that much.
I'd like to see you do the same against me. I'm a little stronger than him.
Honestly, hand to the gods. Wasn't me. And I just kind of point to wherever Rosemary is. This thing, look, she is a gold darn freak of nature.
Good to know.
She's
What
like
are you
blessed by. She was blessed by Antila. Not Antila. Of Andromeda by fucking people up.
Maybe I'll have to spar with her at some point then.
I would honestly love to see it.
Oh, but there are other things we need to talk about, right? This isn't training. How do the politics go?
No, honestly, no, kid. Don't lose this spot.
I will not.
See, no, I can tell your brother was a hide in the shadows type. You are up front, up close and personal.
That I am.
Oh, I am. I like this one. Ladies. I really do. This kid's going places. Are you in the academy?
Oh, I was in the academy 10 years ago.
How did you place in the tournament?
Oh, I think I got second.
Well done, bravo! Up, and I go for a high five.
Jewel, give you a high five.
I won't keep you three ladies any longer. It was a pleasure to speak to you all. Young Lena, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you.
And you as well?
I clinked her non-alcoholic beverage.
She is old enough to drink.
Oh, well, I clinked her alcoholic beverage.
She's 25.
Oh, literally, I'm like 3 or 4 years older than her, and I'm fucking...
She was a little too young to be at the academy when you were there.
Talking at her like she's fucking a kid.
No?
That feels appropriate. I see the size difference and I go, like, you look like you could also be 16, so here you go.
Alrighty,
Honestly, I'd rather do that and not catch a case, you know?
Who are you attempting to convince?
I'm gonna go Sophia on this one.
Alrighty, roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah, you know what I'm... Oh my god. I just looked up my own modifier. We leveled up. 2 on the die becomes a 12.
Yo.
Whoa.
That is crazy.
I don't know what you gotta do for that, but I'm kicking myself, personally.
Yeah, unfortunately that does not beat the DC. It's a good modifier, but does not beat the DC.
I thought you meant like it was like the proficiency thing where like any roll underneath this number automatically gets brought up to that amount.
I should have called it before. Moving forward, I'll be like, fuck, I bombed that. Because I went, Tavian has a soft spot for kids and was like empathetic. And it perceived this 25-year-old as a kid, and then went, oh my god, I screwed the pooch entirely. So walking away from that is going to enhance ability, Eagle Splendor on himself. So he's going to have advantage on charisma check moving forward.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, who's up next?
I can go.
Alright, who are you gonna go talk to?
So, once again, playing the clueless shitstir.
Yep, I figured.
Keep in mind, Rosemary Coral only knows of Tavian's father, has never met him, does not know what he looks like.
Indeed.
And as such...
Technically correct, fuck me.
I don't know what you were expecting. I do this every time. It's fine.
No, I know. You picked the most shit story option. I love that about you, realistically.
my god,
Thank you.
Rosemary rolled in a fucking 7.
So I guess she walks up and gives a polite bow.
You walk up to this crusty old man with some like padded armor underneath a cloak with fur, a quarterstaff strapped to his back.
Hello there. I don't believe we've met. I love your armor.
Thank you.
Your name is?
Peter Belethane. Yours?
Rosemary. Lovely to meet you.
Rosemary what?
I'm freaking out.
Any color she would have had in her face is fucking gone. Oh, can she roll deception?
He's gonna roll insight, but yeah.
What?
He's gonna roll insight to contest that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Jesus Christ. Okay, 22.
Okay, he
22.
only got a 16, so you are able to deceive here.
Ivory. Sir.
I thought you were. Your name was familiar, but it appears I am mistaken.
Oh, yeah, I don't think we've met before.
Nor I. It is nice to make your acquaintance.
Yours as well. She's trying to actively hide the southernness from her voice in this specific instance as to undercover. She's doing her best District 1 impression. Right, so how are you enjoying the Senate? The Senate building is always quite nice. I've lived in District 1 for a long time.
It is quite lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I've grown up around the senator buildings for a while.
Right.
So, what are you thinking for the vote?
I intend to vote for Theodoros.
Yeah, that's fair. I heard, Orothern was running for the vote.
Is he now?
Yeah. I don't know, I mean, he seems like a decent enough choice. I mean, very well known. You have the name recognition, and well, you know, he's pretty qualified at least.
I could see the benefit in it.
Yeah, I would definitely bring a lot of that, the air of experience, you know.
Perhaps. Roll me the persuasion check for this social round. You can continue talking to him next round to get the other one.
Okay. Oh, I gotta talk to him more.
I mean, you could let Tavian do it.
No, this isn't ending in combat.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
21.
21, that does beat the DC, so you get one of the 2 successes since he is unfriendly. Shocking, I know.
Yeah, shocking.
Oh, geez, I wonder why he's unfriendly.
I wonder.
Could it be that he's naturally just an asshole?
No, what? Alrighty, and Pax.
Pax is gonna run into Lambert.
Alrighty. you head over to Lambert Harcourt. Kind of greets you, saying, "Oh, Eupraxia, it is nice to see you guys. Are you a senator? I thought it was your cousin who's a senator." He starts flipping through a book. No, it is your cousin who's a senator. Why are you here? How are you here?
Well, you keep very complete notes. But as you know, the vote for the Amanoff seat is today, or tonight. And well, they brought me in since I was, well, very close to Aster, who was the previous eligible person for the seat, but seeing as he's now off somewhere, well, they wanted my input, I suppose, along with some of Aster's other friends from school. I think you've already met them. It was Tavian and Rosemary Coral.
But is your memory okay?
Eh?
But we had dinner like 3 days ago.
Yes. My memory, well, it's mostly fine. Listen, not important. I'm sure your memory is much better than mine. I take it that you're a scholar of some kind.
That's right.
Well, what do you research?
Magic. I'm apprentice wizard.
Oh, apprentice wizard. Do you know what school you want to go into?
Not entirely sure yet.
Well, I suppose everybody has to figure out their school at some point.
I'm leaning towards abjuration or evocation.
Abjuration or evocation, okay. Both very good choices, very applicable to many scenarios.
Indeed.
Master always had good things to say about those schools of magic, but he was always given to the idea of being a necromancer, so that's what he went with.
Necromancy's interesting, not particularly my brand of magic, though.
Yes. Well, to each their own. I know that necromancy is sort of a eccentricity, if you will.
Indeed.
But anyhow, regarding this vote, well, I was hoping that I could come by and convince some people to vote enter Orothern in as the next person on the seat for the Amanoff House.
Perhaps. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. 16?
16 does succeed, bringing him to voting for Entar Orothern. I suppose your word does carry some logic. Entar probably knew Aster remedies quite well, and I suppose if you're telling me, then is your cousin still in the race?
I don't think so. My cousin is busy with affairs back home, I'm afraid. Aster's disappearance has left quite the gap for him to fill. Very big shoes, you understand.
That's not
I don't
shocking.
think Kozakova nor I were really much for, well, scholarly studies, much less political work. And, well, that was more so Aster's thing. Some advice, though. If you ever do end up in a position where you do have to take power in your house, remember that so much as you are responsible for the lives of the people in your house, there are also people responsible for keeping you safe.
I will keep that in mind.
Okay. Be careful around here. It's very crowded. Don't want to get stepped on, Aster.
Alrighty. We head on to 7:15. Tavian.
Alright. So, Tavian wants to kind of move as far away organically as from this as possible. He didn't want to just walk as far as possible, so he went to the first group he recognized, and Sophia and Okami. But now he's gonna kind of go through the kind of into the courtyard area, in the outside, and he's going to see a very relieving face there.
Yes.
So he is going to go into. So who's active? Is everyone by this fountain in active conversation, or are they just all separate?
I would say Bertrand and Thanatos probably are, but Wilhelm is just kind of separate.
What's a Wilhelm?
Yeah, so he is going to regard both Thanatos and Bertrand, but is going to primarily go to Wilhelm.
Right into the arms of his boyfriend. Aww.
Yeah.
He'll give you a hug as you approach Tavian.
It's literally one of the, especially because of the height difference, Tavian lifts him up.
Yeah.
Kisses him on the cheek while he's up there. I missed you.
I missed you as well. How are things going?
It's been a interesting couple weeks, I'll say that much.
I would imagine, yes. Have you had any luck yet?
I investigated his room. Have you got my last note?
Yes, I did.
So you know who's with me.
I do.
It's been interesting, to say the least.
I imagine.
Although, I know what you might be thinking, but suffice to say, she hates my guts.
I mean, can you really blame her?
No, that's true, but in these last 2 weeks, I've been insulted, undermined, and my misfortune mocked, so...
I'm sorry to hear that.
This is going to be one hell of a mission, but for Aster, you know what I owe him.
I do. I do too.
I'm sorry again.
Why are you apologizing?
I know we've talked about this, but, and I know it's been so long ago now.
You need to stop worrying about it.
I just know it hurts you. And I can't forgive myself for it.
It doesn't hurt me, it hurt me.
Fuck, why are you so goddamn wise all the goddamn time? I'm trying to wallow in self-pity, and you are just too... And I'm just kissing him on the cheek as I'm, pausing in between. You are too goddamn good for this world. I don't deserve you, Wilhelm Volks.
Yes, you do, Tavian.
Thank you for taking the time to remind me.
No problem.
Fuck. You know who's here, right?
Unfortunately, I do.
I haven't seen him since... Well, you know.
Yes.
God, do you know if he knows?
Knows what? That could be referring to a lot of things.
That I tried to kill myself, Wilhelm.
I don't know why he would. Where he would have gotten that information from.
I don't know. I know how the rumor mill works around here.
True.
Okay, I know you wouldn't have told him, if that's what you're asking.
No, but who else would have? Who else knows? Aster, me, maybe Zale?
I doubt it.
But, I cannot say any of those people have very positive opinion of your father.
Fair enough. You know the right thing to say all the time, darling.
Of course.
I don't know where I'd be without you. When you're done over here, meet me in about 15:30. I have a plan to really piss my dad off.
Oh, God, alright. I'll be right here.
I love you.
I love you too.
Kiss him on the lips. Hi, Bertrand. Thanatos. Good to see you.
Alrighty, for Wilhelm, can you roll me a persuasion check?
Alrighty. Yeah, it feels appropriate. That's a 28.
Yeah, you convince him to, switch his vote to Entar.
Oh, by the way, darling, I'm voting Entar. I don't know if that's going to sway you any.
Okay, I will vote for Entar.
I'm just as shocked as you, honestly.
Well, I will vote for Entar, if that is what you're doing.
Honestly, I think it's a little, and he does the signature and motion for a queer.
What?
I mean, don't hold me to that, but I think I can't prove it yet.
We're gonna talk later.
Oh yeah. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah.
Live reaction. Finding out. Oh,
Yeah,
that
Remy
was so
was the
good.
only one who didn't know about that bit.
Yup.
I know where you live, motherfuckers. Square up. What the fuck?
The alchemy jug has a lot of uses.
Yeah.
What?
It makes
Poison's
poison.
one of them too.
Oh, it makes poison. I didn't know that. I thought
Yup.
it would have tried myself or something.
I mean, no, that's just his day to day.
Alright, Rosemary.
Back to this. So she's bumbling her way through this conversation. She is trying to stay as... Yeah. Right, so, wow. Must be a long way of travel, huh?
Yes, I don't particularly trust these trains, so it was about a week by horse.
That's fair. I quite like the trains myself. Though I didn't have to go by train this time, thankfully.
I see.
I live and work nearby, so...
As you'd mentioned.
Right.
Max coming out as a part of their social round.
Yeah, you can.
Hello, Rosemary. I think, should I make an insight check to figure out that Rosemary is not using, like, their actual name to talk to Peter?
Yeah, sure.
God, oh no. This could go awful.
I'll say that's enough. That you just say
Oh.
Rosemary.
Yeah, so like they're about to say like Rosemary Coral, but then they stop themselves as Rosemary. Yes, hello Rosemary, and I don't believe I have met this gentleman.
Bo Peter Belthane. I believe you are...
I'm
One of the
Demidov.
Demidovs. Yes, Graphupraxia Demidov.
Yes. Well, as you might have heard, the Amanoff vote is happening tonight, and I do believe that me and a few of my compatriots have been going around trying to garner up some support for Antar Orothern as the candidate.
Yes, Rosemary had mentioned that to me before. I see logic in the pick.
Well, I hope it is a further argument in favor of Orothern that I was one of the closest confidants and companions to Aster Amanoff, the previous eligible holder of the seat, before his disappearance, and I can vouch that Antar Orothern would be the best representative for Aster's interests and desires.
I agree.
Alright, so I'll let either both of you roll a persuasion check, or one of you can roll with advantage.
What's your persuasion modifier?
My persuasion is +4. What's yours?
Mine's a +8.
Oh, you go with advantage. You go with advantage.
Okay. 2d20 highest +8. Please. Nat 20, fucking.
Yeah!
For a total of 28.
Alrighty. So you convince Peter Belethane to vote for Antar.
Oh, get out of here, Peter. I fucking hate you.
She gives a light bow and scuffles off until she's out of sight and then fucking books it outside. Girly Pop needs air.
Hack's gonna follow. It's gonna be like, who is this person? I don't think Hack knows anything about the whole, like,
Is Tavian still there by the time
He is.
run out?
Oh, if you're in the courtyard? Yeah, potentially.
So she's leaning against the bed. She doesn't even notice Tavian or Wilhelm at first. She's just...
Yeah. Tavian's backing up, making eye contact with Wilhelm, blowing kisses, like, hi, I love you. Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, Rosemary, hi.
Ah, Tavian, hi. Oh God.
I just like coming in speed walking behind. It's like, I don't know what's going on. We were talking to some gentleman. You might know him.
I can see why you people need alcohol for these.
Was it Peter Belethane?
I met your
You were talking
father.
to my dad? Fuck!
Oh, with your dad?
Yeah, we're not on good terms. Wilhelm,
Yeah, I can see why.
might as well join the conversation, darling. Instead of lurking away, darling, come here.
Okay, yes. That was a decision.
Alright, so... Look, alright, in my defense, I've never seen Tavian's father. I didn't know that was Tavian's father. I just saw someone who looked like he could be important.
Also, speaking of family reunions, Rosemary, look on the other end of this fountain.
Hi!
Antos will kind of give you a wave.
Also, look who's about 15, 20 feet away from me. Yeah. Honestly, this is the chill spot.
This is the family reunion. Well, like the good
Yes,
one.
sorry. This is my boyfriend, Wilhelm.
We'll have him give a little wave.
Of course, I believe.
That's right.
You and your father look nothing alike. I had no idea what your father looked like. I just saw someone that looked important, and then he introduced myself, and then I had to cover really fast, and I told a really fast lie, so he thinks my last name is different than what it actually is.
Oh, yeah, so
But
we
we
got caught in the middle.
But yeah, he doesn't know the whole thing. She peeks over the phone. I stole your last name, brother.
Okay.
Middle name. I stole your color.
Alright.
It's not like he's using it anymore. Oh.
I mean, that can get you cancelled in a lot of places. Don't try that.
Jeez.
Christ.
We are in District 1, though.
Yeah, I don't know. You're lucky.
Anyways, we somehow managed to convince him to switch his vote, though. So somehow.
The fact that you guys managed to convince him of anything is astonishing, frankly.
Yes. Well, I think it helped that it was a lot less mortifying to go and talk to. Well, I didn't know it was your dad, but he seemed deeply unpleasant. I did.
Oh, he is.
I accidentally called. What was it, Sarah Harcourt's brother? I accidentally called him Aster.
You really have him on the brain, don't you?
Wait, do I need to add that to the count? I didn't even clock that.
No, that was it, character.
No, that was in character. Like, Pax accidentally called.
What
was it? Lambert Aster, because they're both like small, tiny. Goblin, or not goblinoid, but like.
Don't get me wrong. I see the comparison, but
Yes, well, like they were just both, scholars and wizards, and wires got crossed. He's not even into necromancy. I don't. It's mortifying.
Pax, we're gonna get him back.
Yes, we are. No doubt about that. But that doesn't mean in the meantime I am not upset.
Well, if you need to talk.
Maybe later today. I'm not sure if this is necessarily the place for it.
No, of course. But we have an inn room. We have rooms at the same inn, anyhow.
That is true.
You can knock on my door.
I'll probably take you up on that offer. I see why Aster was friends with you.
We got into a lot of trouble back in the day.
Yes, you're a troublemaker, but you actually do kind of got like a heart of gold, some would say.
A lot of people keep telling me that.
It's because it's true.
I never quite understood that that term, heart of gold. Every time I opened up someone's chest, I've never seen a heart made out of any kind of thing.
How many times have you opened someone's chest?
That was immediately my thought, darling.
It was very pertinent as a part of my training, especially since my charge was Asterimides, that I had to do medical training.
So, that's not surprising, actually.
Yeah.
No, that actually
and also,
was probably the sanest answer you could have given.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, there was that, but also, more recently, I did fight some pirates off the Vesperian coast, and I kind of maybe unloaded a musket ball into someone's chest. So.
Whoop! There it is.
There it is.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, I was on work. It was,
In my panic, I forgot to say hello. Hi, Wilhelm.
Hello, Rosemary.
Tavian's gonna cast message to Wilhelm. She hates me.
He's gonna message. I don't think she needs you.
What?
Fucking dumbass.
How are things going with yourself and Zephyr, Rosemary?
They're not anymore.
Did you finally break up with them?
Yes.
Good job.
Oh, they were I thought they were no, there's no way about it. They were just fucking great.
I am proud of you, Rosemary. They sure were.
Thank you. But I guess I'm on the market now, I guess.
Can you believe they were intimidated by me?
They were intimidated by you?
I mean, not in a combat sense, but
I mean, I think most people would be intimidated by you.
Oh, you stop it, you.
They thought Tavian was flirting with me.
I'm sure he'd never do that.
Actually uncertain to know when Tavian is purposely flirting with people or not.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
No, I do tend to default to that. You know, that's fair. You, and he just kind of pokes at Wilhelm's chest. And you know better.
But anyhow, it's good to see you, Rosemary.
You as well, Wilhelm. She kind of sits down. She looks a little bit in pain, but it's like kind of difficult to notice across her face.
Do you all need a place to stay tonight, by the way?
Oh my gosh, are you... I mean, it would be spending another gold at the inn, but that would mean I do need to spend... I did promise some time for my new Frontier Pact.
Yes.
Oh.
I have rooms available at the Golds townhouse. So
I know you do, darling. You've been nice enough to extend this on my occasional soirees to District 1 work trips.
Are you all right, by the way, Rosemary? You winced when you sat down.
Oh, it's probably nothing. I've just been having some pain lately in my legs. It's probably just from the stress and running. I don't know.
Do you want me to take a look?
Terrible, oh, I mean, you can if you'd like. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
No, he's really good at this.
I have some knowledge about bones and such. I can give some help.
He'll kind of... Okay. He'll feel along the muscles in your leg.
Keep in mind, every time he touches her leg, she winces again.
Dear.
For whatever check he needs to make, I'm gonna give a help in Bardic.
Alright, and Bardic, okay.
Which is now a D8.
Yes.
This is something else.
No, it does not seem like muscle ache. Is this a constant pain?
It goes up and down. It's been on and off ever since I left. Ever since I left Zephyr.
Likely stress-induced then. Kind of dig into his pack, grab out a couple things, mix them together, and hand you some, like a drink. Take 3 drops of this with your meal every day. That will help to reduce your stress, if that is what is causing it. If that doesn't do anything, he takes out a salve. Apply this to your leg twice a day. And if that isn't doing anything, come talk to me again. We can take another look.
Thank you.
Oh, you used to have me on this stuff a few years back. Anyway.
Thank you.
No problem. Alrighty. We will start the next round of social combat. 7:30 next time.
Oh, what?
Oh, social combat has never felt more relevant.
Oh yes, this truly is the battlefield. You're in here. Alrighty.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to tune in next time to see what else is going to happen in the Senate with our Knights of the Purple Moon, and if Entar ends up getting the Amanoff vote.
Entar. Never thought I'd do that.
Thank you everyone for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
version of you out that does not look like furry porn. I mean, what? London
Oh my
struggled to
God.
find some art.
I did struggle to find Noel art that wasn't just porn.
Is there really that much Noel porn?
Yeah.
I can't say I'm shocked.
It wasn't even that, it's just if you look up Noel, there's a lot of porn. If you look up, like, Noel princess is the problem.
Okay, I'm gonna go on Pinterest right now.
No!
We are in the middle of a session. I beg of you, please wait till later.
I'm not
No,
gonna
that sounds
show
like-
it.
I still beg of you, please wait till later.
Wait till the break for hyena porn.
There cannot be that much Noel porn.
Oh my God.
I looked on Google Images. There honestly isn't that much. I found a decent image that you could have used. I mean, I don't know if Okami uses a spear, but
Oh, shrug. Well, I found one, so we're good, ultimately.
Most of these aren't Noels. It's just
Yeah, it's either not Knowles or it's porn. It is really hard to find. Anyways, back on fucking topic. Please.
put no porn on your Pinterest.